Right folks, here's a really nice conclusion. First of all, take a look at the skills at the top of the screen. Parroting the words in the question, so using the exact words. This question is about the extent to which anarchists agree about the nature of the future anarchist society. Just look for anything there about anarchists agreeing, anarchists disagreeing, and that kind of thing. Convey a percentage, so you want to get a real sense about how far the anarchists agree or disagree about the nature of the future society. Quick fire recap examples from earlier in the essay. Now obviously you haven't seen the rest of the essay, but take it from me, there's loads of them. And really hard one that people really struggle with, why was that side stronger? So find a few examples that are really good, but if you can also just give us a sense of why, although there are two sides to the debate, you're on side A or side B or whatever, that's really hard but really important. I think this does it fantastically well. Let's take a look together. It says, every anarchist who imagines a future anarchist society necessarily imagines it to be stateless. Some imagine no future anarchist society at all, but as this is more a lack of concern than a contradiction, it is not enough to constitute significant disagreement. Beyond this point, however, anarchists disagree massively. No anarchist desires a managed economy, and here's where the student really shows why he's on a particular side, but this is hardly a significant agreement, given it is merely a lack of a prescription. The economics of an anarcho-capitalist and an anarcho-communist society are absolutely opposed and impossible to reconcile. Moreover, while all anarchists expect a natural order, individualists and the collectivist anarchists expect it for opposite reasons. The former because we are egoistic, the latter because we are deeply concerned for one another. Thus, while anarchists agree on some important broad strokes, they disagree very significantly indeed on almost every detail of a future anarchist society. Thus, there is significant disagreement between anarchists about the nature of the future anarchist society. So going back to our skills for a second, let's just think whether these have been here. Parroting the words in the question, well, again and again we saw agreement, disagreement about the nature of an anarchist society. Convey a percentage. Well, it seems to me pretty clear that the student thinks that overwhelmingly anarchists disagree. So they barely agree at all, so I'd guess the student's got in mind about 20% agreement, 80% disagreement, something like that. The student hasn't used the numbers, but you kind of get a sense of what they're arguing. Quick fire recap examples here, like I said, there's loads of those. Why was that so strong? Well, we had a really clear line, didn't we? Especially towards the end, there was that thing about while the broad strokes are shared, the detail is just completely opposite between different types of anarchists. So I got a really good sense of why the student was on one side, not the other side. Top conclusion.